What's up guys, it's your boy here, Joshua, see you again. And finally I'm back at the studio and I can show my face at this, so you guys miss me, right? Okay, enough of me. As you can see on the title, today I'm going to unbox another piece from OPPO. Where's the phone? Which? Yeah, the OPPO Find X3 Pro. So what's the improvement on this compared to the OPPO Find X2 Pro, since the OPPO Find X2 Pro is nearly a perfect smartphone already, right? So let's head to it. Okay, so first thing first, let's unbox this buddy. So it's been a while since I unboxed it with my hand. Okay, so as you can see, the whole box design here, it's fairly simplified compared to the OPPO Find X2 Pro. And now opening it up, and you can see the first here is the silicone back cover. Alright. So this is the SIM 2 and the menu and the international warranty card, as well as this. I think this is fairly special because this is not the ordinary silicone back cover where it's a transparent one, but this one is full of the color. It's a silicone matte finish back cover with blue color, which we are having the blue color device here. And inside of this is the USB-C earphone, USB-C charging cable, and as well as the 65-watt Super Vault 2.0 charger. Alright, so that's all from the box. Let's go into the design of the phone. Ta-da! So this is the Find X3 Pro. Yeah, so this Find X3 Pro, as you can see, the whole design is a whole new refreshment in its design. The camera module, it no longer has the shadow of the OPPO Find X2 Pro. So I really hope that more smartphone brands will do that for their new series. And this time, the camera module is no longer a linear quad camera setup, but a squarish camera module here, which it looks like an iPhone 12, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and the bottom here, the fourth camera here. And what caught my attention is the whole slimness and the whole design of this back cover and body, because according to OPPO, this design uses one piece of glass to mold this whole design. And to mold this whole design, it took 40 hours to mold it up and giving this whole fluid smoothness, one piece glass body mold design here. So a clap to OPPO. So it comes with two color variants for this one. This one, the one that I'm holding here, is the blue color, which is a dual tone design with the AG glass material, which is anti-fingerprint, and as well as the black color, which is a ceramic glass material on the back. So that one, you have some fingerprint stain and it's a reflective back. So if you ask me which color to choose, I'd definitely choose this one, because this one, it has this AG glass, which is my favorite, anti-fingerprint. And also when you twitch the lighting here, you can see there's different angles and different reflectiveness, different aura of the whole color design on the back. And not to forget, the OPPO Find X3 Pro also comes with the IP68 rating for water and dust resistant, splash, dunk, spill resistant, like the OPPO Find X2 Pro as well. So I'll get back to you on the camera module itself later on. Now let's turn back to the front, because this is also another key feature for the OPPO Find X3 Pro, because on here it's a 6.7-inch 3K QHD plus adaptive 120Hz display. So as OPPO official said that it highlighted, this is a true billion color display. Why do you say that? Because from starting point, from end to end, from the moment you capture a picture to the process of the displaying, it's a total full, no distortion, no downsize in resolution, and full path 10-bit color display. Yep, there you have it. The color, everything is pretty nice, and it also has HDR10 support, as well as certified DisplayMate A+ for the DisplayMate certification. And speaking about the colors on the display, it also comes with the display features such as the color vision enhancement, like on the OPPO Find X2 Pro, and as well as this time it comes with the Munsell 100 hue test feature, which if you are having trouble with some colors, you have some color blindness, it will, according to all the users' customization, according to your own eyes, to test out your color accuracy and follow your test and produce out the best color that suits your eye for you to enjoy the best color on this display. Okay, so now let's look into the cameras of the phone. So at first sight, the camera module, like I mentioned, it just looks familiar like the iPhone series, but it has a tinge of difference in it. So it has a triple large sensor camera and a micro sensor here. So like unlike the last OPPO Find X3 Pro, it has a dual 50 megapixel IMX766 sensor. So you are getting the same sensor, same megapixel for both lenses. So you will get the same quality, or I can say the almost similar qualities for your ultra wide and as well as for the main camera. So you can see on the picture sample here, you can see on the left is the main camera and on the right is the ultra wide angle camera, and you can see the qualities are really similar. You can't really see the difference in it. And as well as for the ultra wide camera, this time it uses a free-form lens with an anti-glare coating on it. So like unlike the normal ultra wide angle lens, you get wider distortion, but this time the distortion is lesser and you get a clearer quality picture that is on par with the main camera. And besides that, the other lens that I want to highlight is the micro lens. Yes, it's not macro lens, it's micro lens. It's a 3 megapixel micro lens that allows you to shoot up to 60 times of magnification detailed photos. You can't imagine, right? I also can't. So let me show you the details of the photos. So as you can see in the photo, that is actually my eyebrow pause on the photo itself, as well as my hand hair or hand fur pause. So this one is shot by the micro camera, the 3 megapixel micro camera, and that's the first. So it's quite cool on the micro camera shot. And lastly, a 13 megapixel telephoto lens, which has a 5 times optical zoom and up to 20 times digital zoom. And on the front, it has a 32 megapixel selfie camera. So the quality of the telephoto lens and the selfie camera are decent and nice. As for the camera feature, it has all the camera features that you can find on the OPPO Find X3 Pro as well as the OPPO Reno 5, which is the HDR picture, the highlight video, the ultra night mode, ultra steady mode, as well as the audio zoom feature. But aside from that, there's 2 new features that I find it quite interesting, and it's one of my favorite as well, which is the lock video. Yes, now you can shoot lock videos on your camera. So if you're those who like to color grade your videos, this will be a great feature. And the other one is the AI palette feature, which you can now add color filters on your photo. And how do you add the color filters? You just go and take a picture and you go into the picture and edit, and before you want to add any color feature, you want to use the AI palette feature, you just need to go to Instagram or any other platform to save the picture that you like, the color, the feel of the picture that you like. Just save it into the album and just click the AI palette, and it will automatically convert the picture and convert it into the color filter that you like and paste it onto the picture that you want to edit. And that way you save all the fuss of color editing and you can bring your Instagram picture game up. Okay, so after done talking about the cameras, the display, the whole design of the phone, now let's go deep underneath the Find X3 Pro, which is the chipset. As you guys know, the Find X series always has the beast chipset within it. So on the Find X3 Pro, it's the same. It comes with the Snapdragon 888 5G chipset coupled with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. But unfortunately, it doesn't come with any expandable micro SD card slot. It comes with a dual SIM tray, a 13-band 5G dual SIM tray, as well as Wi-Fi 6. And as for the battery, this time is an upgrade because it upgraded from a 4260 mAh battery from the Find X3 Pro to a 4500 mAh battery this time. And for the charging, it's still the same, the 65W Super Watt 2.0, and it now supports a 30W wireless charging as well. And as I know, charging speed is always the game for the Find X series, but this time it's not just about fast charging, but it's also about the upgraded larger 4500 mAh battery. Although it's not very big, very large, but it's sufficient enough for me for a 1.5 day light usage usage and a full day usage without even need to find the pin plug to charge my phone. So it's pretty great. OPPO finally listens to us. And so other than the charging speed is always the game for the Find X series, the ColorOS update is always on the top priority for the Find X series as well. Like last year, I've talked about the OPPO Find X2 series having the first one to get the ColorOS 11 update, and now boarded on this Find X3 Pro is the ColorOS 11.2, which has all the personalization, customizable icons, animation, as well as the always on display. Now it has this new quick launch fingerprint feature, which you can launch your app by just unlocking a display with your fingerprint scanner. So you can customize all the shortcut apps on the quick launch fingerprint feature, and once you unlock your phone, you can choose which app to launch first. So that's a pretty good feature this time. And so that's all for today, and that's probably everything about the OPPO Find X3 Pro. And if you want to know more in-depth review on the cameras, do let me know in the comments below, then I will do a in-depth review for the OPPO Find X3 Pro. And if you ask me for the price, by now I haven't got the price yet, but when I'm releasing the video, the price should be out, so I'll put the price here. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope that you like this video, and let me know what you think about the OPPO Find X3 Pro. And oh yeah, one thing, the dislike about the OPPO Find X3 Pro this time is on the storage itself, because on the Find X2 Pro, it has up to 512 gig of storage, but this time it only has one variant, which is the 256 gig of storage. So it's a little bit small and downgrade, but hopefully it will launch in another variant soon. So that's all from me. I'm Joshua C, and let me know what do you think about the OPPO Find X3 Pro, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.